Escort the evacuees to Sejnaya.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as the order is given.
Ilki, the next subordinate.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them must have lost their lives at the hand of the monsters released by the Doctor.
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks and keep in contact.
As you wish.
Ah, so these are the fields. Ooh, okay. That looks somewhat terrifying. Where am I? Oh my god, I'm in new territory. Okay, there's like a, shrine right there. I don't know if I can get to it. Oh, I can't check if I have a key. No, no, no. Hello? Don't you look fancy, ma'am? What? I've never been here before. No! The
It's been a while,
how
Arlecchino.
could you?
You look well. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodcry? Had to go on a huge detour to stay out of its line of sight.
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought word from
How
Her Majesty.
dare he?
Of course, all part of the job.
And she disagrees with his goals? Yes, yes, yes.
Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to Snezhnaya.
How long's that gonna take?
While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the refugees from Nodcry.
Okay, that's good.
They are nearby. My team will escort you to them shortly.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandrone personally. Huh? Where is Sandrone?
Why would... Did you expect that she would be with me?
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have one person on standby at base while the other came out to meet you.
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome sounding. I think she'll like this one.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Still, I wonder what... Wait, what's that?
I don't know, but can I get my teleport point before you
Did one
start
of our
shunting me in?
turn into a monster?
Oh dear.
Take him out.
Oh dear. That's problematic. That's not... But it's over there! Rude.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Hey, I've got an ally helping. Hey, come back here, son of a bitch.
Overruled, everlasting as the moon.
Getting my ass handed to me. Lord.
Transfixed.
Tidal wave. You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it.
Oh, well, that's hilarious.
I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment, and the next...
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague, I'm afraid.
What in the world has been going on in Nodcry?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a 3rd moon marrow of his own to concentrate the Trilunar Authority in his hands.
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon marrows. What's his next DIY project? He's gonna build a god?
No, he's going to use them to become the god.
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of gods seem mundane by comparison. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common adventurer.
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those 2 really took me for a ride back then. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did. That's gotta count in my favor, right?
I don't
It
think it
almost
does.
sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion of you.
He just wants to fight.
No. I'll stop talking. Please, go on.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world.
Actually, bringing Targaryen in is a great idea because he has really good incentive to find the Traveler and keep her alive because he wants to fight her again.
As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments and not a strategic move. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an experimental subject.
Oh.
Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse. As such, I cannot leave Nodcry.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder Her Majesty's decree is so extreme.
What is it?
While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers. Should Dottore pose a threat, Arlecchino and Sandrone are permitted to eliminate him.
Ooh, I see why he said Sandrone might like that one.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on to Sandrone.
She's gonna love it.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved research material.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing?
Yep.
I'm assuming they're with you?
See? This is when it's gonna be like, shit, Team Rescue Traveler.
Partner? You mean the Traveler? I'm afraid I have bad news. She was captured after our failed assault on Dottore's lab. Her whereabouts are currently unknown.
Extra incentive. Let's go to Targlia.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with her?
Because I'm special. I'm magical.
That is indeed the question.
Otherworldly.
I'm not sure he does. He must have some other goal in mind.
This won't do. I have to rescue her.
I called it.
You can't. We have no idea where the Traveler is.
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here twiddling my thumbs?
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do right now is complete your mission.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but Sandrone is not working on finding the Traveler. She's working on how to unmake the godhood inside Dottore.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Tevat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading forth from Nodcry. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui and our allies will endeavor to contain the threat. However, if Nodcry falls, things are likely to escalate. Considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodcry consider it our duty to stay and fight him to the bitter end. Whatever the cost.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it, I'm sure Her Majesty won't stand by and do nothing.
I hope you're right.
I just like listening to the music. It was lovely.
You're right on time. Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that gliding exam exemption? I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed well outside the city and walked in through the gates.
What a novel concept. Did you seriously make it all the way to Mondstadt and back? That shit's miles away. I refuse to believe it.
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here. What are the doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual attract and repel principles that govern Kuvaki don't seem to apply to them.
Because they're not Kavaki.
They are very mysterious. But ultimately, they appear to be comprised of energies from the three realms. Thanks to research by Master in the Hexen Circle, we know that Tevat's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial power of the Light Realm, which is antagonistic with the power of the Void Realm.
We're hearing a lot about the Light Realm and the Void Realm, but mostly the Light Realm, this particular quest line.
Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already tell that this energy field contains no abyssal energy.
That's true. It's not abyssal energy. It's something pure, wild, and untamed.
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the Academia when you and Miss Columbina fought Raria?
Are they going to somehow use the light energy from these barriers, these things, and use it as a power source?
That was
Or a
one of the
catalyst?
most marvelous feats of ingenuity I've ever seen. The design, the craftsmanship, the material selection. I couldn't fault any of it, not to mention the operating principles. Surely the most ingenious feature of all. Dory didn't go into detail on how it functions, but I have a working theory. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided, despite the fact that, as a moon goddess, she should only be able to use light realm energy in principle.
But, oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember that book I read just before. It said something about these 7 principles and elements as well as light. Was it trying to say that the 7 belong of the light? Oh, I don't remember what it was trying to say.
Now, all elemental energy is, of
Yeah,
course,
there you go.
derived
That's
from
what it was
light
trying to
realm
say.
energy to begin with. Hence, I suspect that the device works by restoring elemental energy to its original state.
So we still need to reverse a process to eliminate the godhood in the Torre. So are we trying to, instead of restore the elemental energy to its original state, are we trying to distort the elemental energy?
This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted through a
Well,
prism.
that's what I thought.
Perhaps it is no mere analogy. Maybe there is indeed a prism in this model.
I envisioned the prism when we first heard of it. So create a prism device to help in our current predicament.
I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived based on direct observations of said prism. It would explain how such an ironclad design concept was achieved. It is at once a masterwork of engineering and a groundbreaking application of the Academia's latest elemental theories. I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself could have devised such an ambitious technology.
You would be correct.
But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm energy, its relation to elemental energy is one of integration versus division. Or you could say that the former contains the latter.
Integration contains division. The integration in one whole light contains the division of all 7. Is that what we're saying?
Could this mean that elemental energy can dilute the power of the light realm?
So do we then instead attack the Torre with all 7 elements to dilute his power of his fake marrow?
Should we give it a try?
Or
We
are we
should.
not applying this to the Torre, but only applying it here and now to this barrier? But we can't ignore what the text said about the 7 ascension. A crack.
It works!
Well, yeah, but it's only one crack. You need all 7 elements.
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. This indicates that elemental energy can disturb or even negate the field. Now you try.
All right. It's working!
Switch to abyssal energy and attack again.
That won't have any impact. It won't do anything.
No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy field to a significantly greater extent.
But abyssal power isn't part of the equation unless you're insinuating abyssal is void.
I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure light realm energy, and that elemental energy can dilute it.
But the energy field is huge. How much elemental energy will it take to neutralize it?
We don't have to neutralize it completely. We can try other approaches.
You just need to crack open a doorway, don't you?
That's all for theory. Would you like to continue watching?
So you knew I was here.
Of course he did. He's not exactly human, like you aren't.
When did you get here?
And he has a 3rd element.
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there. Back in Sumeru. You can end a person's whole career by interrupting them mid-speech.
He's learned manners.
Very thoughtful of you. I'm truly touched. Could I ask you to lend me a hand?
With what?
Animo.
A little test. Try using Animo to unleash a concentrated assault with circular blades, with the goal of breaking through at a singular point.
Nice! This time it tore through the field.
Tremendous. This is a major breakthrough.
Should we go through?
It's not big enough.
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity. Durin,
Durin, you get out.
stay here and
Abyssal
watch
energy is
the
a big no.
entrance. Hat Guy and I will go in to investigate.
You go take your abyssal energy and take it somewhere safer.
Sounds sensible to me. Keep your eyes peeled, Durin.
Don't worry, I got this. You two be careful in there. Just give me the signal if you need help, and I'll dive right in.
Please don't. I can't say what's going to happen if you go in there.
What do you mean? Signal.
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground together, they emit a blinding burst of light. If it comes to that, remember to shield your eyes with your hat.
I hope this light isn't of the same light realm light, because that would be also catastrophic.
Glad I asked. Thanks for the heads up.
Let's go, gentlemen. Let's go. It's still not big enough. This is
Like I thought.
terrible idea.
Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in.
You also can't see the...
Maybe that's
Top.
to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore style to me.
Interesting. I've never been Albedo. I mean, that's not true. We've had him as like events and stuff, but like I've never played him for a prolonged period of time because I don't have him.
Not much has changed.
Oh, got my map.
Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
Hit. Oh dear. You good over here? I don't think they're good. They look pretty dead to me. Although the creatures are alive.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. But there are no visible wounds.
Could light energy not also kill?
Also, there's an animal squatting next to each body.
Yeah, that's weird. That's freaking weird.
It's watching us. That's not an animal's gaze.
Did the human soul get transposed into the creature?
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Huh. Did we deal with... Oh, wait. This is Renee's experimental field, isn't it? About putting the soul of one thing into another? I thought that was Renee's field. So that would make sense.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight. Just countless bodies with animals standing watch over them.
Well, I think we can safely rule out the possibility that they're all pets.
Is skirting around the topic your way of showing consideration for other people's feelings?
Just being cautious. I don't doubt that you can handle the truth.
And yet you're not discussing the truth. Where do you want me to go? Lower. Ah, back here.
Careful.
Ooh, we are distorting hard out here.
Please, help us. Please.
Over there, I hear a voice.
I mean, that's great, but how the fudge do I get up there? The hell? Can I climb? Is this considered a domain? No. Awesome. Oh, wow. That is the most unfortunate one I've seen yet. You go from human to snail? Fuck that.
Please, help us.
What happened here?
I don't know. Suddenly, everyone collapsed. Then my line of sight got lower. I still have some of my senses left. I gotta get out of here.
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this energy field. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment. Vile.
Oh no. Do we have one for Renee, one for Jacob, and one for Alain?
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even without the other circumstances. This would be an extremely radical experiment.
Tell that to Rene.
Those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either. If they were, they would have left. But instead, their instincts are driving them to remain by their dead bodies.
Could also be confusion.
We should go. No sense in sticking around here longer than we need to.
We don't need to become animals as well.
Agreed.
Or actually, would that even work? I mean, I know neither of us are human, but I think at the same time... God, that was distortion. At the same time, we both have souls stuffed into our current existence, so I think it would still apply to us. God, the distorted music is eerie.
Ah, you're back! Everything okay?
No, very much not okay.
We saw some things that take a strong stomach. Otherwise, we're fine.
We should share our findings with the others.
Well, Sandrone would be most interested in this information.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me, Albedo. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them open using elemental energy. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale. Any residents who have failed to evacuate in time will likely meet a grisly end.
Sounds like he's living down to our expectations.
Might I ask how things are proceeding on your end?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch once I have a result.
Understood. Stay safe.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
She's not going to wait. She's just going to go straight in.
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode.
Okay, well, her chessboard does seem to be alive still. Good for you.
A vast wasteland. Is this the Traveler's inner world?
It's the first time I've seen it.
I was expecting something more vibrant, to be honest.
I don't know, Nefer. She's pretty bland.
Wait, someone's there.
Oh, it's this shot again.
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look at it with you. I want to know all about everything you've seen and experienced. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here and be the hero everyone says I am? I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions, earning a living, looking after Paimon. It's not so bad.
Love the line about Paimon.
I guess the only thing that's missing is that you're not here with me.
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feelings. It is filled with both longing and kindness.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there. Maybe it's the only way we can feel truly alive.
Time to delve a little deeper.
And you choose to do that while standing? You don't want to sit? Be a little more comfortable? In case you fall over? Nope. Okay. Bold choice.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character and a reasonable population density.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield. Conria, perhaps.
Well, it doesn't exist anymore, unless you're talking about going back through time.
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune creates. Anything that has existed in the past, I can now recreate.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Doesn't that make the Tri-Lune even more powerful than the Loom of Destiny? Was it the Loom of Destiny? The thing that the Abyssal peeps have that recreated Khaenri'ah from people's memories, from the Khaenri'ah's memories. Yeah, that thing? Doesn't that make the Trilene more powerful than that? Because it can do what it does, but better and more accurate?
You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear getting answers that you are not ready to learn. But this is not for me to judge. If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable relationship. In a moment, you will be able to...
Yes, there is an extra solar board.
Oh no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move.
Uh-oh.
Something unwanted has crept into... Oh? Gone as quickly as it came.
Yeah, not your wisest idea.
Did you save me?
It was gold.
If I hadn't cut the
I
connection,
was about to say, I don't know who's
caught you
gold.
from the other side and destroyed you.
The only one I could think of was Albedo, but I'm like, he's not even here, so it can't be Albedo. Good work.
This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were exceptionally brave. Excellent work.
What if you do it? Will you be sensed?
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Albedo speaking.
Again?
I think I know where she is.
What is this endless darkness? I can't see anything, even though my eyes are wide open. But why?
Sounds very Columbina.
What happened?
Columbina doesn't have vision.
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little peek into your mind.
You know, in any other context, that would be positively alarming and invasive.
Could it be Nefer? How did she do it? Did she use something as a medium to connect to me?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. It would have been nice to capture the spy. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment you closed your eyes, time seemed to grow impossibly viscous, didn't it?
I don't know that that's the word she would use for being blind.
A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again.
What?
But only for you. No one else was affected. I dare say this is something only a god can achieve.
Well, thank God that I'm immortal. Or have some weird longevity thing going on, so a month isn't going to make a difference to my lifespan.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have god-tier powers.
Although, you only have his word for that. You have no way of knowing that a month passed just for you. Because all you did was open your eyes, there was blackness, and then sight came back. So you really only have his say-so to say that that's what happened.
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I find I learn best by doing.
I'm glad I could be a test
and I
subject.
have to admit, time is not the easiest dimension to control.
I imagine it isn't.
I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. Clearly some finesse is required to wield the authority over time as I wish.
Although, wasn't he dismissive of the four concepts? Time, death, life, and whatever the fourth one was. So why is he trying to get mastery over them? I thought the point was to obliterate them entirely, although obliterating life is not your best idea. So if he's trying to take power over the same dominions, does that not make him as bad as them?
I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious. Had I been off by a year, a decade, or even a century, that would have been quite a different story.
And hey, if my character actually aged, what would you have done? You need the Descender, and you could have accidentally killed her.
You could have frozen me for millions of years. So much for collaboration. You aren't showing much sincerity.
Yeah, I'll be honest. The descender you need wasn't the best test subject. You should have picked a different mortal.
Millions of years? To what end? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They are very pragmatic creatures who understand only that which they can perceive with their senses.
Correct. That's the limitation of being mortal, yes.
If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. But if I left you here for 100, 1,000, or 10,000 years, the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the capacity to comprehend your suffering, and thus they could not empathize.
Agreed.
Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Teyvat, it is ordinary humans that account for most of the population. Their lifespans are so limited, their bodies so fragile. Did you ever really hope that they could begin to understand someone like you?
No.
Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them. How long will it be before they start to treat you like the alien you are? Before you are ostracized, outcast?
I appreciate your line of questioning. The downside, however, is that this game has existed for 5 years, and so I presume it's 5 years in-game time that has passed. Yet none of the characters age. So, from a mechanical aspect in the game, don't think it's going to be an issue. They're not going to notice her lack of aging.
Alien.
And do any of them even know that she has a long lifespan? Other than, timey-wimey shenanigans about the whole 500 years scenario. But, I don't think it's ever been discussed with anybody, the fact that she has longevity.
Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you into a slave. So many times you have served its will, and not once have the powers that be ever thought to grant you the one simple thing you wish for.
I don't think the powers that be give a damn, to be honest. And I don't think they should. Who am I to them?
You have been treated most unfairly.
Yeah.
I can change that.
I can show you the
grant
world.
You special privileges.
Shining, shimmering,
and give you
splendid.
back the status you rightly deserve as a descender.
She doesn't care that she's a descender. Not in the way you mean it.